Test. Man, that's gonna be like an everyday thing, isn't it, guys? Alright, what's going on? It's Bashmap, and yes, this episode is going to be strictly commentary. I don't know what the hell I did that day. This was probably like a week ago. So yeah, it did kind of get delayed with how the clips are going to be set out. But here's the thing. I had a live commentary with this. But lo and behold, I have no sound. When I open this up in Vegas, I realize, wow, I recorded absolutely nothing. I was rambling on for like maybe 40 minutes of my life, and none of it got recorded. So here we are post commentary. Not that I don't mind commentating for you guys, but when it's already done, it's kind of a shame to have to do it again because of something so trivial like forgetting to just hit record on your mic or just clicking a button to make sure that it's catching your voice as you commentate. So, that is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. So, let's get started. I really don't know what the hell I'm doing here. I think I was rambling on about, oh yeah, how's it going? I'm just gonna wander around and wait till someone hits me, because everyone hits you when you log in. But lo and behold, well, I say lo and behold way too much. But to my surprise, the moment I decide to do that, no one wants to hit me. So I have to actually, like, pause and unpause to a person that ends up wanting to fight me. Now, to be honest, throughout these fights, I have no idea which ones are actually a decent fight and which ones are absolute wastes of time. So, that being said, we're kind of going in this together blindly because I have no idea how it's gonna go. I think this guy combos the shit out of me, but I don't really. I don't. I'm kind of clueless here. Oh dear, I don't know what that was. Oh, that was a freeze though. I know what that was. God, cannot do crap, man. Oh, but look at that. Epic brewage. But he freezes me. And then he switches back to hides. I think I freeze him here. Do I freeze him here? No, I don't freeze him here. Look at this champion. Damn. I don't know, were those double hides? I have no idea. I'm like blind. I didn't even see that. But yeah, this guy's got me figured out. See, the smart thing to do here is to just switch to your full tank melee gear so he doesn't have to keep switching to hides. So now I'm unfrozen, but frozen instantly. Virtually instantly again. So yeah, I get the tit comboed out of me. And it's kind of pointless doing what I'm doing because if I'm not catching freezes, then what's the point of inflicting any damage whatsoever? But I don't think I make a good comeback out of here. I deal with way too much damage already. So that being said, it is what it is. Uh, Come on, make a comeback, Bash Map. Make a comeback. Oh, what a shame. You left your rune leggies on, boy. Oh, bam, combo. Oh, no, no combo. Not today, buddy. I love how, like, half my envy is just made of, like, F2P shit, so that's always good. And he goes for that. And I go for the Rambo DDS, which is not really a Rambo at all, so yay. Yeah, not much happens here. I should have turmoiled. I don't know why I didn't turmoil earlier, but yeah, there's that. So I was like, nope. Sorry, buddy. Unfortunately, when you teleport in the last second, you teleport, and also, I think it goes along the lines of he doesn't get a PK point when he kills me, because I teleported out, quote unquote. So, I remember back after the beta came out, I don't know how many months ago this is already, but this was still pretty out there. Gosh, how do I word this? Like, when something like that happened, you would still get PK points, and that really helped contribute to my PK point total, because I like to consider it as a win. I think if any update should come out in the future, it would be, how do I say this? It should be an update that includes, oh, look at that switch! It should include, like, when they teleport out, and if you get the kill, they actually die in your loots in Edgeville. That actually rhymed a little bit, but I think, like, it used to be like that to a certain extent back then before there was an econ reset and, like, a beta server. So, yeah, here I am getting comboed out, and I'm just, being paranoid and just safing to a very surreal amount. And here I just switched to the full tank, and bam to the hides, and bam to the potion, and bam. And then he switches to tank, and I just freeze him. But he switches to hide, so I just freeze him again. And then I go for the DDS. Oh, Rambo. And then, bam. Switches to the tank again. Bam. See, you get the rhythm very quickly at this point. So it's very good. Very, very good. So now I think he's gonna switch to no. All right, works for me. I think I'm just gonna do a one item. Bam! Oh yeah, I read this guy like a book, man. But he freezes me, and then do I freeze him? Oh, I should have just tried to freeze him to be honest. And bam, frozen. And bam, I think. I don't friggin' know. Oh god, what was that? The hell? Oh, Facebook updated. I could tell because it just does a beepy noise now. But hopefully this guy doesn't get my entire rhythm. I think he kind of just like gets me for a second, you know? So I'm kind of at it, trying to get him. And now I'm doing that same thing where I don't get on the offense. I just hug at the tank and just keep trying to freeze him. So of course he knows what to do. Ah, there we go. Offensive. There you go. Oh, oh. And I don't spec, of course. And do I spec him? Bam. Oh, oh, good fight. Good fight. That was pretty. That was clean to you know, not very clean, but it was still okay. So he gives me PK point number 18, and that is that, ladies and gentlemen. I think he rematches me and just kicks my ass. So we're about to see that now. Sorry for the spoiler alert, but you know it's a pretty fun fight. I think the ending was pretty intense because I didn't know who was gonna win or who was gonna lose. At that point, it could have gone to anyone, to be honest. So, good fight to Churro. He's a very good hybrid. You guys should fight him sometime. Very fun stuff. I always love getting Dagon High and charge Zerker Helms as loot. I don't know why. I never spawn it myself, so I guess it's just something to look forward to when you kill him. You just add more fun the less you spawn in the game, because then you're not as abundant in a lot of things. I guess if you have an account that just wanders in Edgeville looking just to brag about your wealth, then yeah, you want to have a bunch of those, but, you know, in my world, not really. Oh, look at that combo. Bam, bam. I think he ends up teleporting because he just gets mad that I hug tank so much. Yeah, it's not a good tactic hugging tank as much as I do, but, yeah. I don't know really what to say on that matter. Alright, guys, so we're almost, let's see. Oh, let me adjust these headphones. Oh, God. Oh, it just scrunches my ears up in there, man. I swear. Ugh. Adjust the headset here. Does it go any farther? It does, actually. Oh my god, it goes really far. I think, like, in adjusting this freaking headset, I ended up pausing the recording, so sorry about that, guys. I'm still adjusting it. A little bit farther from the mic, as you could tell. It goes by like number notches here, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes 1 through 9 in this. But I want to set it to 6 and see how that is. At 3, it was pretty comfortable. Oh, 6 is just right. Oh man, it's so nice. I'll never have to suffer again. But yeah, I think this fight ends in this guy just tabbing out because he just gives up on me, man. Like, oh yeah, look at that. Ha. But yeah, we're about halfway into this commentary. It goes a little over 20 minutes, so hopefully it uploads to YouTube, and if not, then we can rightfully rage quit over the matter. I want to just open YouTube real quick here and see if I got any new messages. This is because I sent my hacker. He offered to give me my stuff back, and we compromised to meet each other. So I'm gonna make a side account. Bashmap's still gonna continue his journey and see how he works out. But my new account is gonna have all my old stuff. So you know I could just go on that account whenever I just want to brid. Because on this account I kind of want to record every single moment, so I could just document what's going on, and you know you guys don't miss anything that might be important or awesome or cool or something like that. So yeah, at this part, I think I still try the whole, I'm just gonna come to Wildly and record because I know everyone's just gonna hit me again. And it works this time. I don't have to pause it and unpause it because someone ends up just hitting me. And it's this guy. What's his name again? What the hell's this guy's name? God, he goes for the Insta DDS spec. Dang. Alright, so what happens here? Oh, I snatched them good there with that freeze. He should have left my screen and I would have had to like spin my camera, but oh, good timing with the whip. Good timing with the whip. Good timing with the whip. This guy doesn't switch very much though, I will say that. But here we go with the mace. Bam. And then I try to do a fakie again. Try to chase him a little bit. I think, yep, freezes me. Bam, bam. I could have switched to tank there. Which I do. Good, good. Good judgment. Good judgment. There we go. So he struggled a little bit. He just ate. He could have froze me there because I had my room plate on, but I don't think he capitalized on the moment. So there we go. I correct that failed switch there that happened a few moments ago. Pop those boots back on. Bam with the whip. Bam with the rune. And oh, what the hell? Bam with the whip and with the mace. Oh, I don't even spec him. Wow. Failed fight, but I'm actually doing pretty good. Not so much. Oh, man. You got me. Oh, God. Oh, that was a close one. That was a close call. I think he just keeps going for the spec. He just waits for me. Or something. I don't know. Go. Oh, there we go. No? Oh, there we go. Alright. So, kind of there. He kind of just, I don't know. He doesn't have full tank, does he? His tank is like a hide body and rune legs. Like, that's like a halfway kind of thing. So I can't freeze him fully, but I can't Rambo him. It's kind of like a safe move, I guess. I don't know. He just doesn't want to die. Doesn't want to risk it, you know? Can't be wearing that mage bomb because he'd be too cool for it. No luck here. Get the leeches going. Go for the spec. And, oh, that is a sexy hit. And nope, he tabs. So yeah, guys, as you can see, if a lot of these fights ended in death matches, I probably would end up with a lot more PKP. But it is what it is. What more can you do? I usually try to deathmatch, and I still do every occasional fight on Bash Map now. Since I got hacked, I can't really risk. Yeah. Yeah, it looks about right. It looks about something that would happen to me. Yeah. Just smacked. It's usually been the cause of death, not gonna lie. If anything, like I'm extra careful because I don't have a billion sets, so I can't DM. I try to DM to like people who might be worthy of gave me a good fight. If I feel like I've been tabbing out of too many fights, or I feel like I haven't gotten a kill in so many fights because people have tabbed out on me, I'll sacrifice a set just to DM someone, just to bring up a little bit of spice. But if anything, since I'm so careful now, if I die, it's usually if not for a DM, it's usually just a random ramble like that. Like I didn't even see that coming. Like usually the AGS doesn't hit that much, but in all fairness, I wasn't in full tank, so you can't not expect it. It's just part of the game. So yeah, as for vote points, I can't wait till I get 30 so I could do 7-way switching again. That's usually what I always do for some reason. For some people, it might feel like a lot. Usually, if people do 7 or 8 switches, it's just to look pretty for a video, but that's just my like regular switching. That's how I do it. And without a stream, I can't do an amulet switch, so I'm just down the basic 6-weighing, which isn't too bad because I haven't mastered them fully, as you could see. It's still pretty rusty here and there, so yeah, there's that. So here we're going. Good luck to hamsters. I just wish there was like a DM lounge or a DM system. I would get in so much PK points. Maybe I could convince Harry. I don't know. Maybe I could be like, yo, Harry, how's that sound, man? DMs for bridding. Yeah. Yeah. Because when you do hybrid tournaments, that's kind of what it's based on. Just endurance and who can last the longest with a set amount of food and time and this and that. So I think that'd be really, really cool. I like to consider myself like as a decent hybrid when I'm in a tournament. But the thing is that I get so much unhealthy adrenaline dosage in my body that like literally my hands, I can feel them throbbing with blood because the adrenaline is so high. Like the blood is just throbbing through my veins, and I can feel like my temple, like the area in my head, like apart from my eyes on my sides where you could just squeeze the head. You could feel that area throbbing because there's so much adrenaline, and then your heart is pounding, so that's already distracting you. Your hands are shaking, so like I guess I can't cope with the adrenaline very well. Maybe I shouldn't be a musician or something because they have to deal with a lot of that. So if I get that much just from a hybrid fight, just imagine what I look like performing in front of an arena or something. It's something you overcome with practice though, and since they don't have tournaments very, very often, maybe like once a month if you're lucky enough, but It's typically hard to describe. It's typically just once every month and a half, 2 months. It just depends on like what wealthy people feel like holding one open. Because the problem with tournaments is that you need to supply what people want as entertainment. Like, no, wrongly worded. They want an award. You know, reward. What fun is a tournament if there is no reward? So you have to take that into consideration. So this guy is just waiting there, whipping me again, again. Bam. Nice tanking. Nice tanking. Nice taking, Bashy. Good job, buddy. So this guy gets on his full tank, and bam. Rambo. Rambo. But, yep, that was so stupid. Look, I had so much food, too. Why would I just run to him? I should at least keep maging him if I'm going to stay that low. So at least he can't hit me with melee. Like, that is risking way too much. That's like idiotic risking right there. So, yeah, don't do that, guys. Ugh, got a light cough today. I don't know why. So let's see what's gonna happen over here. Got this guy. So far, what do we have? 2 deaths. Like what? 3, 4 people tabbed on me and 1 kill. So not the best odds. I'd like some more of those people who tabbed out to have been kills or count as PK points. I honestly just want PK points. Loot is also great, but loot, you could always vote and get money out of that slowly. And I think I could like keep myself up to profit with the daily voting. So here I'm fighting Friend. I think he's a fan of the videos. At this moment in time, he's not aware that I got hacked. So I never really explain like why I have such newbie gear and why I don't have whip risk. But I was hoping that in killing Friend, I would get some decent loot to help me out. Because as you can see, he's pretty loaded with the goodies. He's got the whip, staff of light, mage's book. I think he has a Z ring. I'm not too sure about that though. But yeah, here's the bout, guys. So I do a little fakie there, and yeah. He asked if the stick is good. It's the Skull Scepter. It's actually the free-to-play reward from the once you get all 4 pieces from the what? Oh, God, I can't. Stronghold of Security in the Barbarian Village. If you answered certain like the right questions, then you were able to get whatchamacallit. You were able to get pieces of the Skull Scepter. There are 4 pieces. There's the top component, the bottom component, the left skull half, and the right skull half. And indigenous monsters to the stronghold will drop the pieces of it. This is the more familiar part. I think the Minotaurs, yeah. The Minotaurs dropped the, God, what was it? Was it the bottom half? It was, I think, the top or bottom. Then there were the cave crawlers, the yellow ones in the yellow area. Um, what did they drop? They dropped, like, the top part, I think. The top component. And, yeah, and then the Calabarios. God, I forgot what they were called. They were like green sheep cow hybrid things in the moss color tone level. It was like the 3rd wave into the stronghold of security. And they dropped, I think, either the left or right skull half. And then there were the Ankus. I think Ankus were the only ones that you could still find in other areas if you were a member. But yeah, there was that. And, God, man, what else was there? Yeah, I think that was it. I think at the time the Ankus were the only one in the stronghold, but since then they've become Slayer monsters, so people would go there. But then you could find them now in like the Wildy, where the Bounty Hunter crater used to be. Now there's greater, lesser demons, hellhounds, and Ankus and skeletons. So if you ever play RuneScape again, go check that area out, and hopefully I'll be correct on that standpoint. But yeah, unfortunately I don't DM against Friend. I like how he asked me right when we're at this point in the fight. But at the end of the day, he ends up whipping me to death, so my intentions wasn't to stay. I wanted to tell you out, but I didn't time it right. And I didn't realize that when I'm in hides, it's very easy to catch a freeze. Or no, catch a freeze. To land pretty decent hits if the other guy's in melee, let alone melee in full tank. So here I'm just looking for fights, asking around, wandering, doing this and that. I think that by the end of the video I end up doing a quick bank check after finding people. So here is, what is this guy's name? Scars. God, what a weird name. It's cool though. The advantage of starting early on these servers is that you get dibs on pretty original short names that are, common to the English language, but very hard to get as usernames in popular games. But I do predict that this server will thrive and prosper as long as the rules stay alike and don't change very much, and hybriding stays consistent and doesn't run out of willing players that are interested, like myself. But that being said, I don't know how this fight ends. I think, what the hell happens? Very hard to say. This guy doesn't do very much switching, as you could tell. But yeah, there's that. That was a fast fight. Let's see what the loot is. So we get just a basic wolf set, no whip out of this one. But I think I do record myself looting every single bit of this loot, because it's like the second kill that I get, reflecting the second or third death that I got in this video, and I end up banking it and showing everyone my bank as of day 2 of recovery. Now, what I mean by day 2 is that during day 1, that was the first day that I found that I was hacked, and I decided to do this, so I started recording clips of me thieving, denying donations, all this and that. So day 2 practically means literally the second day that I log into RuneCore. It doesn't have to be the consecutive day in time. So let's say this was during the 28th. If it was during I'm not meaning by day 2 on the 29th. It could have been the 30th, but it's the second day that I'm back from the hack thing. So there's my bank real quick. There's the quick glimpse, but I guess you could pause it at that frame. I mean, it doesn't go on beyond that, but I want to thank you guys for watching. Before the video gets too long, appreciate it if you went this far along. Be sure to give it a like because it helps me out. And subscribe if you guys want more, because hopefully the series will be long lasting and will lead me to some pretty fun adventures. So, yeah, guys, see y'all next time.